Okay. More interesting crystals. I wonder if this is the plant matter that he described. The things that were potentially edible? It sort of seem gross looking. I don't know if I'd want to eat that. Well, they do make different noises. Oh, water. This must be where he gets his nourishment. Oh, one of the flowers.
Your faith in me is truly amazing, Mother. How long before I kill this one?
Well, this one has seemed to survive in his absence. So Catherine keeps giving him flowers. Huh. So he's injecting some kind of syringe to acquire this plant matter. It's like some kind of green liquid. But what is he injecting it into? I hope it's not like in the original game where he was using these kind of things as a drug. I mean, it looks like it. It seems like I can't cross. Maybe here? Nope. Just beyond my reach. But this is definitely where that bizarre... Ah, they're like vines crawling up the structures. Interesting. Is this where water would normally come down? Huh. Yeah, we've seen the telescope. Looks like we can't crawl out into that outcropping, but there was another path this way. Yeah, right here. Now, it looks like there's a way down, and there's a way up, but I'll go straight through. Don't see anything on the ground over here. Are we standing on more crystal? Oh. A page on the ground? These are some pertinent notes. Test number 27 complete. Results remain consistent with previous quartz testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 of them here. Conclusion. 8, 10, 3 doesn't work. 8, 11, 3, 8, 11, 4, 8, 12, 4 does work. Okay, so 8, 12, 4 is probably what we're looking for. Conclusion. Must have 6 lightning conductors charging the cable number 1. Okay. 6 charge number 1. To disrupt sample's molecular constitution, provided other cables are set correctly. So, other cables must be set. Okay, well that'll be useful for whatever puzzle involves that. Probably one of his mechanisms. Now I believe this song was sung in Sanskrit, one of the most ancient languages. Oh, another tunnel. I'm not diving down that quite yet. So at this point we found 2 tunnels. Oh, is this where his new bedchamber is? Another chest set.
What kind of a move is that? You had me, Father. You totally had me. And now you're leaving your queen wide open? Getting the narrow chess pieces out of you was more of a challenge than this.
Oh, so Sirrus and Atrus were playing a game apart. Maybe they were sending messages announcing their moves to one another or something? Because Atrus was like, oh, you know, I've set a trap with my queen. If he takes the bait, this could be over in 2 turns. So it sounds like Sirrus is actually going to fall for the bait. That he's going to go for the queen with his bishop to try to check the king, but then the bishop will probably be taken by the rook, and then it would only be a couple more moves probably. But how would he be able to win in... Or is it that he had just taken the white queen? It depends on who's playing who. I noticed that the Nara rocks, the dark ones that aren't the marble ones, are really thick. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be any more... Oh, another page. We're gonna have to be careful. There might be more of these. Blue crystal test number 17. Okay, blue crystal. Final results verified. Okay, the number of lightning conductors needed to power cable number 1 and to definitively disrupt molecular composition sample is number 3. Okay, well, equals 3. Conductors needed to power cable 1. Well, it's interesting because there was a charge number 1. Other cables must be set. So cable 1 equals 3. Still testing to find 2 remaining increments. And that's for the blue crystal, whatever that's supposed to be. Yeah, I'll have to be careful. Making sure that I find all of these sheets because they probably have the answers that we're seeking. Oh. Well, I'll get that as soon as I get this. Every partially successful rock test suggests 20 units of power total. No more, no less. Okay. 20 units of power rock test. No more, no less. But in what combination? Oh, are those the cables? The 1, 2, 3? It almost looks like the Superman symbol. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Must find ways of dividing more accurately across the 3 cables. But before we had an 8, 12, 4, but then there was something about the blue crystal needing 3? Huh. But 20 units of power total. The blue crystal test results are conclusive. Need to supply keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. So let's see, blue crystal, garden and dock station electricity to disrupt. Anything else I can see underneath it? Ah, yes. Strong earthquake-like tremors in lab when 2 of the harmonies listed on the musical chart were played. Could I be close to finding a usable frequency? Lab mostly rock. Oh, well that's about sound frequencies, like being able to break glass with sound. It seemed like there were more pages than just those. Really? It looked like that was 2, unless that was just the binding of the book coming out underneath. Various wires. I suppose this is how he creates a light. Is it the phosphorescent material, perhaps? Nara is stronger than any other substance. We'll need all of the power keyboard can take. And obviously 88, 999, 10, 10, 10 didn't work, but we already saw the one back there for 8, 12, 4. If distributed across all 3. So we have Nara, which is probably the black rock. We have a pink rock, a blue rock, and... Is it making a different noise? Huh? Yeah, they were making different pitches. Anything on this side? What is this? Oh, this looks like that thing that we saw at the very beginning that was on the column. It had the different segments, but it just clear blasted away, came into this structure. The magnetic forces around here are probably really turbulent. Anything past this point? Oh wait, it's another crystal.
Commencing rock test number 29. Yes, this should be it. This should be the one.
Oh wow, so the first one exploded. Now, oh, I need to see what the setting was. 1, 2 from the bottom?
Rock test number 29. Yes, this should be it. This should be the one.
Yeah, so it was 7 down. And what's the shape of this? It looks like a hexagon by the looks of it. Okay, that'll be useful because that completely blew up and flew itself over here. Blah, had flung itself over here. Huh. I wonder how many of these crystals there are. I wonder if this provides heat for him. Yep, don't see any more logs so far. Well, I have an idea that there's some kind of cable or device that we're going to have to power. Nope, don't see any more notes around here. Okay, so I can go up the ladder or down the hatch. Let's go up the ladder. Oh, pretty crystals. Oh, wow. So this is the blue cable. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see. Blue cable.
Idiot! You've run these calculations 1,000,000 times. Counterbalance the magnetic forces perfectly, otherwise the ship won't get out of the dock. And you do want to get out of the dock, don't you? After all these years of trying?
Woo. So let's see. So the blue cord, it has a symbol like a magnet of sorts. I wonder if this is the dock that it was referring to. Do I open it this way? Oh, wow. I can't seem to drag it one way or the other. Maybe I need to bring this down first. Oh. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't seem reminiscent of any of the other puzzles that we saw. But it looks like there's a green tab on this down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have to get them all lit, maybe? So that's 3, 2. Whoa. What is that doing? Oh, it was set all the way up to the top, so it's floating up there. We needed to get down here. Yeah, we really... Whoa. Oh, so that's the reset button. Let's see. If I go up... That brings 2. What does that do? 1, it sends it up. That's not good. Four. I mean, what happened to it? Oh, it went up in there. What was he trying to say again?
Idiot! You've run these calculations 1,000,000 times. Counterbalance the magnetic forces perfectly, otherwise the ship won't get out of the dock. And you do want to get out of the dock, don't you? After all these years of trying?
And there doesn't seem to be anything that I can switch this way. Oh, is there something down here? No. I thought there was for a moment. Looks like there's only this. The problem is I can only go left or right, and I don't think I can press any of these buttons. Now the question is, do I have to turn this off at a certain point? it really could just be a reset. So that sends it down too. We need to send it down even more. Does it internalize it after a while? Because that would go 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to be 5. Nah, that's just so secure up there. Is there anything involving these guys? Oh, of course. Need that down. Oh. It lights this up. That puts it 3. That will just close it though, won't it? Seems to stay in place. Will that bring it down okay? Oh, it brought it down once. And that didn't seem to do anything. Let's do that. Huh. No, it just seems to push it higher. Let's do 1. But that brings it 1 up. And that brings all 4. Oh, I see. That draws all the power away from those crystals into the machine. That only powers 2. Let's just do all 4. I have a feeling though that we need to get that down. But I wonder how we can get it down if we don't have a means to lower the charge on those. Well, let's go down here. Oh, it's locked? Phooey. Yeah, because where does that thing come down? It comes down over here, maybe? Well, let's go down the tube. I thought I saw something back there. Nope. Yeah, because this is the second ice tube. Let's go down. Woo! Whoa! Those would have been bad. That would have been very painful. Oh, this is a third chord. Let's see. flow. And there's this chair. So let's see. Yellow is number 3. Probably. Oh. Is it Atrus and Catherine? Are those all the different combinations? Okay, so we have 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 10, 1, 6, 10, 6, 6, 10, 10, 6, 10, 10, 4, 10, 10, 5, another 10, 10, 5, and a final, oh, but it's a 1, 10, 5. Any way I can interact with this? No. Okay, so 100, 101, 111, 116, 22. Just double checking everything so I don't miss this later on. Yeah. Huh. There seems to be a lever here. Electricity. This kind of creepy chair. That's the tube that we came down. Huh. Well, this is the power that we've been seeing. We have something that looks like pawns or towers. The chair. 36. This looks like a complicated device. Four crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe that's the 20 crystals that we need? Whoa. So I suppose this is like an elevator of sorts. The first chamber, whoa, that's brought down 2. Creepy. The artistry that he put towards making this, are those all the little, it's like the chorus. They're all faces. The question is, how do you work with this? It doesn't seem like you can press these. Or the buttons there. Or these. And I can't move it past, maybe because these aren't powered properly? And that isn't powered properly either.
Not long now, Father. Not long before I show you exactly what a smart little girl can do.
A smart little girl? Is he referring to Yeesha? Nothing seems plausible there. I don't have enough powered, I don't believe. I'll probably have to come back here later. But I have more of the cords working. Yeah, and there's 2 glowing rings over there. Maybe that's 2 of the cables are functioning, but not all. None of those are working. Okay. And that's the red and the blue cable. Ouch! Got stabbed. Not stabbed. Got zapped. It's probably because I have to figure out just the right voltage. It's gonna let me out. Oh wow. I love basalt column rocks, though these ones don't seem to be hexagons. They seem to be a variety of other shapes. Maybe pentagons? That'd be weird. Oh, does this go back upstairs? Oh wow, and I love the forms on these rocks. It almost looks like mokumegane, that metal that's layered all over. Oh. Quartz sample is visibly affected when cables 1, 2 set correctly and 3 is powered by less than 5. Oh. Okay, so let me do green crystals. So he had done 8, 12, 7, 8, 12, 6, 8, 12, 5, but 8, 12, 4 was magic. And I think that's the same one. So 1, 2 set correctly. 3 powered by less than 5. Must be nearing point of total molecular disruption. We'll conduct one final test to be sure. I suppose it's another elevator. Suppose I'm waiting for the elevator. There it is. Okay, no memories, things in here. This may even be the same elevator that we came down on. This is just the lower level. Or this is an elevator that goes elsewhere. Oh, this looks different. Oh, no. Actually, it's the same. And those are the red and blue cables. Now, where did the red cable go to is my question. Because we know that the blue one went in one direction and the red one went the other direction. So one goes there. Where does the other one go? Maybe it goes down? But I haven't been able to unlock that door. I think I'm gonna have to go back up and go down the other chute. I don't know where it will go, but somewhere. Oh, I like the spiraling of the metal. Must have gone through one of the cloud layers. Okay. So we're back up here. Which means we can go over to the tube. But this one looks like a stone tube as opposed to a crystal tube. Still wonder how these come into play. Well, going down. Whoa! Oh, wait, that's not the end of it. I'm imagining our pants being torn up. Oh, nope, this is pleasant. It's classy. Whoa. Ouch. Well, that was quite the tunnel.